down and I'ma get it right. Dead on sight like.
What's going on, beautiful people? I'm the Grandmaster, and I also go by D-Ray, bringing you guys the next week of the EWT. If you're excited for this matchup, do me the massive favor and icicle crash that thumbs up button. And if you're new, por favor, hit the subscribe button. Turn on post notifications and the bell button so you get notified every single time we post a new video. We're just gonna hop right on into it because I am running just a little bit late. She needed to. We're playing Frosted today, and she had to push back 30 minutes or so, and then I took the 30 minutes into like 45 minutes. We have to get to this team builder pretty quick. Shout out to Frosted for being patient. I don't even think she realizes, but I just wanted to say that in the video for when she watches, for sure. It's gonna be a crazy matchup. We're not having the best luck in Wi-Fi just in general as of late. We're just getting crazy hacks. The game's just not going our way. It is what it is. We gotta just trug along, move forward, and try our best to get the dub. It's a very short season. We have 9 weeks instead of 10. So every win means a lot. So hopefully we're able to get back on the win board and yeah, really just get ourselves up and running again, get the keys to the car and get off and zoom in. So we're just gonna hop right on into it, guys. We're gonna talk about the team, what we're gonna bring, why we're gonna bring it, and then hop right on into the matchup. Make it very quick because I take too much time in my team recaps. I listen to you guys, I promise. I listen to you guys. So first things first, if you look at the right hand side of the screen, the Copenhagen Sauce Bucks consists of Rabombi, Lycanroc Dusk, Victini, Zapdos, Dubwool, Goodra, Frostmoth, Vaporeon, Scrafty, and Amoonguss. So, and Steelix as well, my bad. And the 6 Pokemon I think she's gonna bring Victini. I don't have a Victini switch in. You hate to see it. Quagsire is not a Victini switch in because Victini gets Energy Ball and Quagsire just gets bopped. So we sack one to Victini. I don't think there's ever been such a good Victini matchup for anybody ever in the history of Pokemon. And I'm terrified. So we're gonna try our best to survive the Victini, essentially. We talked about Greedent. I got talked out of it, and I don't know how I feel about it. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, very nervous. So Victini has to come. I think she brings the Zapdos as well. Goodra may be a little bit difficult to break. She loves Vaporeon, even though we have a Raikou. I still think she may bring Vaporeon because it is extremely fat. The Amoonguss is almost forced to come. And I do expect a toss-up between Scrafty and Lycanroc Dusk. So, 6 Pokemon we're going to bring. MV style, we have Mew 3, the Necrozma. Mew 3 showing up with Colbur Berry, Photon Geyser, Knockoff, Brick Break, and Swords Dance. This is here essentially just to break the team. It's one of the most expendable mons on the team we have this week, but we're using it as a breaker. It's one of the slack pieces we can bring in case we need to switch into Victini. But the idea here is to get off items and get as much damage as we possibly can. Brick Break is there to be able to hit the Scrafty. We're gonna Swords Dance up and literally just bop her team. Do as much damage as humanly possible in order for the rest of the team to kind of clean up from there. Photon Geyser is obviously there because it's Photon Geyser. That's the stab we got going on. But yeah, this is essentially just here to break. And then next up we have Ragermon. Ragermon is showing up with Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Scald, and Extra Sensory. We have the leftovers holding on this week. Essentially, this is here to outspeed, I believe, the fastest Pokemon. It can outspeed is Lycanroc Dusk, so we do outspeed that Pokemon. We can Volt Switch out on it depending on how much health it's got. Thunderbolt is there for the main stab to do much damage as possible. Scald is there to be able to still hit the Steelix, get burns on the Lycanroc, to be able to get super effective damage onto the Victini, which would be absolutely crucial. And then Extra Sensory is only there to not get 100% walled by the Amoonguss. So very self-explanatory, fast set to be a good pivot to get chip damage. It's kind of similar to what Necrozma wants to do, but more on the fast variety. Next up we have is Summer the Nidoqueen. Summer showing up with the Black Sludge and the Sheer Force ability. We have Earth Power, Ice Beam, Flamethrower, and Stealth Rock. I may or may not put Thunderbolt here. I think that Flamethrower should be just fine though. We have Earth Power there for our main stab to hit the vast majority of her team. Ice Beam is there primarily for the Zapdos. Flamethrower is there for the Steelix to get super effective damage onto that. And it's also gets super effective damage onto the Ribombee as well as the Frostmoth, because the Frostmoth can be a little bit of an issue. It is extremely Spadef bulky, but to get a little bit damage off in order for the rest of the team to take advantage of it would be pretty nice. Again, I may change that to Thunderbolt before the matchup, but I'll let you know if I do. Stealth Rock is there obviously because Hazards would be nice to chip away at her team. If she doesn't have Boots Victini, then it's gonna do lots of damage every time it comes in. It punishes it, the Victini for the switches. The mocks that we ran, it ran Scarf Victini. That's best case scenario. If that's the case, then we could set up Stealth Rock and take 25% every single time it comes in. That way we can handle the Victini just a little bit more. Next up we have is Sickle Mode, the Zapdos Galar. We have Protective Pads, Thunderous Kick, Brave Bird, Mega Kick, and U-Turn. Protective Pads is there so we don't get the static para from Zapdos, as well as any Rocky Helmet damage she may have on like the Amoonguss, on the Vaporeon, etc. But mostly to not get static parried, because it is very, very important that we don't do that. We have basically max speed, max attack to speed tie with the Victini. Brave Bird is going to be really nice to get rid of the Amoonguss, and this is actually the exact set that Ultra Player Josh, God I'm nervous, Josh Ultra Player brought against us in the UBL. We had the Cantonian Zapdos and he had the Galarian Zapdos, just like this exact scenario, and he ran a Thunderous Kick into Mega Kick set, which always OHKOs a max HP Zapdos Kanto, which is actually really nice. So we're going to adopt this from Josh, so shout out to Ultra Player. Same exact set he brought against us, so pretty fire there. We have the Nagitsune, the new edition. We have Zoroark showing up with black glasses. We have Dark Pulse, Sucker Punch, Focus Blast, and U-Turn. This is going to be doing crazy damage to her entire team. We want to lead with this. I think the scenario is if we see Victini, we're going to disguise our Zoroark as Necrozma. The reason we want to do that is we want to force it to go for a U-turn. If we force it to go for a U-turn, we can get some Sucker Punch damage off. That Sucker Punch damage is going to be gargantuan for the matchup. It's going to do a solid like 70% to the Jirachi, and if it isn't Boots, then if we can get up Stealth Rock with Nidoqueen, that'll be really clutch. It'll knock it out on the following turn. It can only switch in once instead of twice. Again, that's only if it's not Boots, if it's Choice Scarfed. So we want to get that Sucker Punch damage. If we get into that scenario, we're definitely going to take advantage of it. Focus Blast is there for the Scrafty primarily. It's also going to do super effective damage to the Steelix, which is really nice, as well as the Double, if that comes for whatever reason, is max defense instead of Spadef, which would be really phenomenal. The Black Glasses is going to boost the Dark Pulse and the Sucker Punch, but again, if we do get to that scenario, I'd like to lead Zoroark, but disguise it as Necrozma to be able to get the Sucker Punch damage. Last but not least, we have Vibranium, the Scizor with safety goggles, Bullet Punch, U-Turn, Swords Dance, and Roost. This switches into Amoonguss every single time. We had dual wing beat on this before, but figured that it'd be nicer just to bring in our Scizor on the Amoonguss. The safety goggles allows us to not get spored by that thing, and then we could just U-turn out and get into another threat like the Zapdos to threaten it out with Brave Bird, etc. We want to put her on the ropes, right? We have Volt Switch on Raikou, we have U-turn on Zapdos, we have U-turn on Zoroark, we have U-turn on Scizor. The idea is to get up rocks, force her to switch around, and then take the chip damage from the Stealth Rock as well as the chip damage from all these momentum moves. That's the game plan. As soon as we get it to the point where Zapdos is able to destroy the team because of all that little chip damage, then we can do so. And if it's that same opportunity with Zoroark, these two are going to be the win cons after we're able to get the chip damage on her entire team. So that's the general game plan for today. Hopefully it's able to work out because we don't have any defensive counterplay to Victini whatsoever. So the only way we can win this game is if we take the offensive approach. So set up rocks, get damage on the Victini, get damage on the entire team, force some offensive pressure, force her to switch in and out, get that U-turn damage, get that Volt Switch damage, and just chip down the team until Zapdos or Zoroark are able to win the game. So hopefully the game plan comes to fruition. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below about the team. And I'm going to cut to get connected to Frosted. I'll see you guys over the matchup. Alrighty team, we are in the battle. Everything is all set. As per typical, we got 4 out of 6 Pokemon correct. I feel like that's in every game. It's rare that we get all 6. We usually get 4 out of 6, which is nutty. So here's the game plan. We're going to go ahead and lead off with our boy Nagitsune. And then we're going to disguise it as Necrozma. And the reason that we're gonna do that is if she leads with Victini, it's gonna tempt her to want to go for a U-turn if she has it. That way we can bop it with Sucker Punch instead of getting hit with the V-Create. So good luck, have fun, Defrosted. I'm very nervous. We did a lot of mocks. Our water type is Quagsire, as we talked about in the team builder. So I don't do very well against Victini. So if we get bopped before the game even starts as a prediction, then I'm not gonna be mad at it. It is what it is. I'm having fun at this point. As you can see, we're fucking 0-3 in a 9-week season. Let's just have a good time and see where the cookie crumbles. He leads off with this instead. Okay, so I want to do what? I want a hard switch because it's not gonna reveal much about my set, and I can see if she wants, and I can scout out to see what she wants to do. So I'm gonna hard out into Vibranium in case she wants to go for a Spore because we do have the safety goggles. And it doesn't reveal that I was Zoroark. And we stay disguised as, actually we don't stay disguised. Fun guy. Oh, she switched out. Slim Shady. That works. No Intimidate. Cool. Let's hide that down. This is probably Shitskin or Moxie. Now, do you have Flamethrower? I mean Fire Punch. Do I want to switch and scout that? I kind of do. Switch and scout for it? I'm gonna U-turn. I'm gonna U-turn for right now and see where we stand. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Awesome. Cool. So I didn't really think that she would fit U-turn on the set that we anticipated her to bring, so that's really nice. Now, do not get static parried. There is no pressure to say don't get static parried. Fuck! Jesus! I mean, at the end of the day, I don't think it really matters on this guy. It matters now that the safety goggles is fucking null and void, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Against this thing, I think I want to bring in Summer and hit it with an Ice Beam. Or we could bring in Raidramon and try to Volt Switch. That could work too. Let's bring in Raidramon. She does not have a ground type, so if she decides to stay in, then I'll bring in Little Queen after that. But I think a Volt Switch is fine here. She probably tries the U-turn or something. So I'm just gonna Volt Switch, or she could hard out. It depends. But I think Volt Switch is fine. Volt Switching is fine. She does switch. We got her a little bit in the Vortex, which is kind of nice. Man, did I call that static para or what? Did I call the static para or what? Woo! You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Okay. I kind of want to bring in what? Zapdos and start bopping shit. In comes Zapdos, and I think I'm gonna click U-turn because this thing does not want to take a Brave Bird to the face. Sicko mode is in. On her side, she sees it shiny. She's gonna be like, oh my god. Or her fans will be like, oh my god, it's not supposed to be shiny. We click U-turn, get more chip damage. She withdraws again. Cool. Got her on the ropes. This is what this team is meant to do, and I'm glad that it's starting to do it. We do have the protective pads, so we are not going to get static parried, which is actually phenomenal. And then we will go from there. This Zapdos is very problematic. I'm going to bring in Raidramon again. And this time, I'm going to go for a Thunderbolt. This is the fastest Pokemon in the game right now. So I think that I'm okay with just going for a Thunderbolt and getting off some damage off on something. So she may want to stay in this time. So I'm going to go for a Thunderbolt. I think that this is time. And get some damage and go from there. I think that Amoonguss comes in. There's Amoonguss. So we're going to get a Thunderbolt off, a Volt Switch, and then we are going to bring in Scizor. That does jack shit. That's probably Super Spadef, I would assume. Let's go for Volt Switch. If it's Super Spadef, how much do we do with Extra Sensory? I have all my teams in here. Oh, that's not good. Let's clear the import. Alright, yeah, Skipper. Ha! Crit! Didn't matter. It's an Amoonguss with Regenerator. That does not matter. Okay, so we're gonna bring in Vibranium here. And go from there. Ladies and gentlemen, what will this do? Nothing to a Scizor. Giga Drain. Ha! I laugh in the face of danger. Alright, so I think she fears a dual wing beat, right? We don't have dual wing beat. Shout out to OG Albina. Took off a dual wing beat. But I definitely understand why. I'm gonna click U-turn and see if she fears the dual wing beat. I'm sure she doesn't want to take that. So we're gonna get the U-turn off. Mr. Vibranium, the shield of Captain America. Please break through this. Thank you, sir. Good man. Good man. We're just chipping away at this thing. Chipping away, chipping away, chipping away. And we put her back into the vortex by bringing in Raikou. I do want to get up rocks, actually. So this time we're going to go ahead and bring in Nidoqueen. And I'd assume that she wouldn't want to stay in because she doesn't want to take an Ice Beam to the face. So I'm going to go ahead and set up my rocks. Stealth Rock time. She's doing a lot of switching. We got her on the ropes, which is actually super phenomenal. And it's going to punish the Victini for coming in if it's not Boots. We anticipated it to be Choice Scarf. And if it is, getting rocks up is going to be phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. If she brings in Victini now, as my good buddy Kurt would say, pick your sack. Oh my god. Is that's Vaporeon. Huh. Interesante. Now, I can't get burnt on Scizor, which is actually phenomenal at this point. I actually kind of like that. A lot. So, I'm going to switch into Scizor. I do have the Roost. I can't get burnt. Shout out to that. In comes Scizor. So, hi. I think at this point in the matchup, it's kind of a blessing that we're paired, huh? That made me feel nervous to say that. So here comes Scizor. Scald probably comes out here. Flip turn. Okay. We are not being put in the vortex, ma'am. Here comes Victini. Oh my lord. Victini's in. Ladies and gents, Victini's in. Oh, my Lanta. Now, what do we do now? There's Victini. What's up, buddy? Oh shit. Okay. Now, I don't want to sack off this just yet. I really truly don't. I want to break. Woo! Necrozma, how much you take from a V-Create, buddy? Let's see. Now we're in a little bit of a pickle. Do I sack off? I kind of want to see if she's able to switch moves. The Necrozma's nice, but not needed. Nice, but not needed. We are gonna take a metric fuck ton. Ladies and gentlemen, how much does a V-Create do to a Necrozma? If it's, oh my god, a blue flare, it's special. Okay, that's a little bit more manageable. Okay, so now we're gonna sack off Necrozma here. I'm gonna go for a knockoff. It is, I mean, it's sad, but you know, she could still miss a blue flare. Knock on wood. So she's special Victini. No V-Create. So, why'd she switch? Maybe she thinks that we're scarfed. Crit! That did not matter. Choppleberry. Ooh! I like that a lot. Did we outspeed this? I don't remember. Shout out to prepping really late at night. Scrafty. Scrafty level 50. How much time do I got? I'm not winning the game. What the Fudgesicles, am I not? Well, if she's Jolly max speed, she does outspeed us. So, do I want to lose an item? Not really. I think I want to break. Just break. Again, we were going to sack off Necrozma anyway to Victini, so let's go ahead and go for break. We do outspeed to get more damage off on this. Absolutely phenomenal. Cool. Bringing it down just a little bit. Knock off. Here comes the... do I live this now? Depending on her investment, right? I do. Oh, that's awesome. All right, cool. I want to break again? I could actually switch into Scizor now. Because I can afford a knockoff. Keep this as a sack. Because the safety goggles doesn't mean anything. Because I'm paralyzed. So I don't need safety goggles. That's gonna be annoying as fuck. She shed skin. Okay. Shed skin rest, so knock off. Oh, she got it. Are you joking? This thing is gonna be mad annoying. I'm gonna Swords Dance right now. Or I could U-turn. Let's U-turn. Maybe she fears the dual wing beat. And we should be slower, so we get a slow pivot off. Yep. Vibranium, the shield of Captain America, as I pronounced before. Can I get you to break free so I can get some momentum? Let's fucking go. We're back in the vortex, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, we are trying to break this team down before the Victini comes back in, and we just pick a sack, which will be definitely the Necrozma. That's cool. All right, cool. We're doing a pretty decent job. We have not killed anything yet, so we have to start doing that pretty soon. I'm gonna Volt Switch to get a little bit more chip damage, and this Zapdos is going down slowly and painfully, baby. Slowly and painfully. Let's Volt Switch on out. Yep, got her in the vortex. Oh, this is what this team was meant to do. From the draft get-go, here's this guy, which is gonna be quite annoying to break, but allows in our Zapdos. And I think that this time I'm gonna click Brave Bird. Brave Bird. Or I could click Thunderous Kick, which could be something that would be nice. Or do we just click U-turn? If she stays in, I could just bring in Scizor, to be honest, and continue the cycle. So I think the smart play is just to click my U-turn and get my damage. She cannot risk the Amoonguss. She has to withdraw. Let's go. I don't mean to laugh. It's just really, this is what the team was built for. To cause pressure, make her switch, and continue her in the cycle, and just chip down her team to the point where she just can't muscle herself back in anymore. And now the rocks are up, where our game plan is slowly starting to come to fruition, and it feels good. There is a fucking threat in the background, which is that Victini. But, you know, we'll deal with that as it comes. We're gonna Volt Switch again, get a little bit more damage off on this. If she wants to roost, that is fine. I bring in Nidoqueen and I click button. She switches again. Let's go. Fun guy. No ground type. Let's get it. No ground type. This is still really important for the Vaporeon, so I do still have to, you know, keep that in mind. 4 Shurskis. So that is a thing. For sure. I don't overthink it. We bring back in Zapdos. Zapdos plus... oh my god, this is crazy. This is bananas. She's gonna have to make a play at some point. And if she stays in, we just bring in Scizor, I think, right? Because it doesn't do anything to it. So I think I'm just clicking U-turn again. Get my chip damage and go from there. And we're just gonna do this dance. Do a little dance. Make a little love. Get down tonight. Get down tonight. Woo. Chipping down the Zapdos as much as I can. Is that a crit? It was a crit. I was like, wait, that did a little bit more. That did a little bit more. Raidramon comes back in, and we Volt Switch over and over and over and over. This is so mean. I'm sorry, Frosted. I like that this is what the team was built for, and this is what we planned for, but it still doesn't feel good. I'm gonna Volt Switch again. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, we need to win this game so bad. But I'm having a good time. I think that's when you have a good time, it just ends up being a better, you know. Here comes Fun Guy. This fucking thing is gonna be damn annoying to break. I swear to God. Let's take it, rocks. Let's take a Volt Switch. And we chip, chippity, chip, 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 chip. Now, I think I actually killed this thing with a, Do I just click Brave Bird? Zapdos Galar to a Zapdos? No, I think that I just keep it going. Yeah, I keep it going because if she stays in, then I can bring a Scizor. Yep. Lord Zapmort. Okay, so I think that I can. No, dude, she's. This is gonna be this game. This dance here does not need to change. I'm two-stepping, and I need to keep the two-step going. There's no reason to, because now she dies to Volt Switch if she stays in. So it's just fact. So there's nothing. I don't need to do anything different. And then if she ends up staying in, I just bring a Scizor, which is why I wanted to keep it around in the first place. So I'm really excited that I made that decision. So we're gonna Volt Switch out. It is the fastest Pokemon in the matchup. There is no ground type. Volt Switch is absolutely free. Keeping it around. It is heavy duty boots. So that's a good signs. Here comes this. Do I kill you? Do I kill the Zapdos if it's defensive? With a no, I don't think like I said, I don't think I change anything. I don't change anything. In comes Zapdos. If she stays in now, I bring in Scizor. Keep it going. So I could, let's see, if it's defensive, 252. Defense, 252. If she's max or max HP. Zapdos Galar's Brave Bird does 22 to 26%. I may actually just Brave Bird here, because the Zapdos is in range. Let's Brave Bird in case she decides to get fancy and stay in this time. She withdraws. This should kill the Zapdos. In theory, this should kill the Zapdos. From how low she's at, oh yeah, this kills Zapdos. Let's change it up. Here comes Brave Bird. This should die. That went down really slow. That went down really slow. Alright, so Zapdos goes down. That's awesome. G-Zap kills Kanto Zap. Hi, friend. What's poppin'? You also, I need to pick a sack too, but the thing is, I don't want to sack off Necrozma just yet. Zapdos is gone. Right? Nidoqueen is still really good for... I'm switching to Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen is the safest bet here. She could go for Psychic Fangs, which would be a god tier play. But at the same time, not really, because she's staring in front of a fighting type, so it's like... Psychic Fangs could be a thing. But Nidoqueen is bulky as shit, so we'll see. Nidoqueen did the work though, got the rocks up. Brought the Focus Sash on this if it's got it. Close combat, we chew. Num 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 num. Oh, we do not chew. Is that a crit? You're banded. What the actual fuck was that? Lycanroc Dusk. Wait a second. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold the fucking phone, mister. Close combat to a level 50 Nidoqueen close. No. Yeah. You're adamant. You're jolly banded. So you're gonna switch here. What do you switch into? I could go for Earth Power because it is for free. I could Ice Beam, expecting the Mungus, which could be a thing. I kind of want to do that. Let's go for Ice Beam. He gets damage off on this. If she wants to bring in the Mungus on the Earth Power or the Sludge Wave, that could be a thing. Herald. Oh wow. Okay, good play. Good play. I don't know if she thought of that, but she could have taken an Earth Power, which is kind of nutty. Kind of nutty. We do get 2 rounds of Black Sludge. That thing is fucking banded. You can't convince me otherwise. That did way too much damage to a Nidoqueen. Alright. Get your head in the game. We gotta get your head in the game. We bring in this. We bring in this. Vibranium is in. Vaporeon. You know what's funny? I think that she actually enjoys bringing offensive Vaporeon, so that could be kind of a problem. Flip turn. Flip turn on this thing. We knew that already. Safe play. That's fine. Weird and Noosh just probably gonna do that. Vaporeon. Instead of Hatterene, she brought what? It was the pick your sack. Shit. Woo! You can have my Mew 3. Oh my god, dude. This is Victini. Operation, do not allow Victini in. Did you take rocks? Did she take rocks? Frosted. Did you take rocks? I missed that. She didn't take rocks. You are heavy duty booties. Let's go. Scald is free, right? Question mark. I outspeed everything on the team. Volt switch, but if you stay in, what do I go into? Scald is free. It punishes the Lycanroc coming in. She brings in the Vaporeon. I'm a Volt switch, I think. Right? Because there's no way. Yeah, I'm a Volt switch. Because it allows me to switch out, then come back in and get more damage on the Victini if she decides to stay in. When she does. So she stays in here, which is really bad for us. We're probably gonna have to pick another sack. I wanted to go for Scald, but I don't think that's the play yet. I really truly don't think that's the play yet. I think that Summer's fine. It allows a switch in for Lycanroc. This is not as important. This is my switch into Vaporeon and Amoonguss. What do you do for us right now? You really put pressure on this though. But what else do you do besides that? Not much. I'm gonna bring in the Nagitsune. She's like, why are you stacking this? Blue Flare. Yep. This should kill us, right? Yeah. Oh, that blew us asshole backwards. Okay. Do I kill you now with a Scald? Raikou to a Victini. Level 50. Scald does 45 to 57%. I think it does. It's my best play. We got the chip damage we needed. We have confirmed that she is not Choice Scarfed, so I think that now's the time we can go for Scald, which does more than Thunderbolt, and it does have a chance to kill. Let's Scald. So now this is putting immense amount of pressure on it, which is really nice. I think it's a little bit more manageable now. Maybe. Vaporeon comes in here, but that means we just Thunderbolt. Slim Shady. Okay. Getting a burn on this would be so nice. Please punish her if we're switching this in. We should say Shed Skin though. Yeah. She is indeed the Shed Skin. We have leftovers on this for longevity. Kind of just want to hit Thunderbolt, to be honest. Alright, she can knock off my leftovers, but how much do I really need them? I'm a Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt into Volt Switch should kill. Yeah, this dies. Toxic. Okay. That's actually fine. That's actually fine. Leftovers will combat this for a little bit. Thunderbolt is indeed free here. She could switch though, so I'm actually going to Volt Switch. I'm going to Volt Switch. It kills this and it covers the Amoonguss coming in to allow us to get into something different. Necrozma's still on the layout and I forgot to take it off. Sorry, everybody. This should die. Yep. Sweetness. Okay. So now, what covers everything? You cover everything. Right? Right. Spring and summer. The psychic would definitely suck. I mean, Victini we still sack to. Don't get me wrong. Victini we still sack to. This endgame is going to be quite difficult, to say the least. To say the least. Then comes Victini. There's no reason not for Victini to come in here. Scrafty's gone. Alright. You are a fucking problem, my friend. Psychic is coming out for sure. I can't switch in Scizor. I mean, I can. I think we sack off Scizor here now. Ugh, this is tough. It's tough. It's tough. Alright, we draw on the Victini. We bait out the Psychic. We go for Bullet Punch for damage. Because she's gonna Psychic here. Yeah. We live this hit. We Bullet Punch for damage. Because she's gonna kill us. Because it's a Victini. And I don't have a switch into Victini. We get the damage off, which is actually really nice. It's not gonna do much, but chip damage is chip damage. Now she's for sure gonna die to Scald guaranteed. Could she die to a Thunderbolt? Raikou to a Victini. Thunderbolt does 40 to 48%. Ugh, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. So I think our play right now is to Volt Switch. I think our play right now is to Volt Switch. Like it, I mean, Raikou really rips her team apart. It really, truly does. Do I need Zapdos still? Yes, for the Amoonguss. So my play is to click Scald. If she brings in Vaporeon, we click Thunderbolt. Okay, in comes Vaporeon. In comes Amoonguss. Interesting. This endgame is gonna be a wild one. This endgame is gonna be a wild one. I want to extra sensory because what do you do to me? You get damage off? But then what? Huh. Do I Volt Switch here and bring in Nidoqueen? She doesn't go for Skull. She doesn't go for Spore. I'm gonna Volt Switch into Nidoqueen and take whatever hit she wants to go for. Threaten her out with an Ice Beam, but I'm gonna go for Earth Power. I think that that's our best play. Raidramon is extremely important. On the level of importancy from all three Pokemon, it goes Raidramon, Sicko Mode, Nidoqueen. Yep. That was a crit. That's pretty crazy. He chewed that. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. I'm gonna click Earth Power here because it covers the Vaporeon coming in. Is there any way on God's Great Beautiful Earth that you can outspeed us, Vaporeon? What if I had Thunderbolt? I kind of want to stay in here. She would have to be fast as fuck to try to outspeed us. And I want to catch her on the Wish. Let's Earth Power again. Okay. Scald. We chew. No burn, please. Thank you. And now, if I want to catch her here on the Wish. And go into Raidramon. Ooh, if we had Thunderbolt there, that would have been nuts. That would have been nuts. Kinda wish I had Thunderbolt. There's the Wish. Sweetness! Now, she's gonna protect if she has it. Scald, Flip Turn, Wish, Protect. Does she have Toxic on this thing? I don't remember what Toxic means. Wish, if this is Toxic, what Toxic me? I don't remember. I'm gonna Thunderbolt. Flip Turn, Scald, Wish, Protect. This endgame is gonna get dicey. I think I have to Volt Switch. It's gonna do a metric fuck ton to this, and I think I bring in Zapdos. On the Mungus right now. She stayed in. Why did you stay in? Interesting. On a level of importance, this is less important. But if I make a play here and get burnt, that's huge. So I think I have to bring in Summer. Alright. We sacked this Pokemon. This is tough. This is tough. This is gonna be a very, very interesting endgame. But this is a good game. Shout out to Frosted, dude. Shout out to Frosted. In comes Rage Ramon. Which, who takes a metric fuck ton from Thunderbolt? So I'm gonna Thunderbolt first on the Wish. I'm gonna Thunderbolt first on the Wish. There's a lot of chip damage off on this. That's annoying. It's smart though, because she's gonna, it saves her some time, allows me to take some chip damage from the Toxic. Even though it's gonna be negated from the leftovers for the first time around, it's still relatively good play because it's gonna add up over time. This is still very, 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 very important, but I think that it's a definite necessity to Thunderbolt here. We do have 42 seconds, so we do have to click a little bit faster. But the end game is clear, so I think that my clicks are just gonna be quick. We got all the costs that we need. So there's the Wish. She's gonna protect, and then we bring in Zapdos and hope we don't get burnt. I think that's our play. I think that that's our play. That's our best chance to win, I think. We double here into Zapdos. On her protect. Hope that we don't get burnt. We're not gonna get burnt. And we go for a Thunderous Kick. We hope for 2 no burns. This thing is super Spadef. That's why she's chewing those Thunderbolts. She is chewing the Thunderbolts like freaking crazy. So a Brave Bird or a Thunderous Kick actually should be good. Let's Thunderous Kick here. 2 Thunderous Kicks will... Why? Are you scouting? Let's see if I'm scarfed. I mean, my play doesn't change, right? I'm Protective Pads if she wants to bring in the... Yeah, I Thunderous Kick again. If she wants to bring in the Amogus to get the Effect Spore, I protect the pads so I won't get Effect Spored, and then I can just kill her with a Brave Bird the following turn. So Thunderous Kick, I think 2 Thunderous Kicks may actually kill. Yep, 2 Thunderous Kicks for sure kill. Flip turn. Is this for Lycanroc? Oh shit, actually is a good play. Lycanroc. Lycanroc Dusk, who has proven to be banded. We live a Stone Edge. Do we live a close combat? We do, we do, we do. We live everything all above. Everything and then some. My Thunderous Kick. I don't live. Do I live second phase? We do? Oh, we don't. I mean, I can't switch in. I can't switch in. I can't switch in Ragermon because I can't take the damage. Ooh, that's tough. That's real tough. Because a Psychic Fangs into Accelerock would have killed me. So I do have to go for Thunderbolt here. We have 13 seconds left. Oh, and comes the Amogus Ash and I get walled. Damn, good game, Frosted. I mean, Victini, I lost too many pieces to Victini. There's not much I could have done there, to be honest. Spadef Vaporeon was actually really, really good on her part. But yeah, nothing much we could do. It was a good game. It was a really, really good game. At the end of the day, I couldn't break her fat. So that was really what did us in. So I think we just clicked the extra sensory button because we have it. And there's 10 seconds left and we lose this game. It's unfortunate. I mean, that's tough. Yeah, the Spadef Vaporeon for sure was a good bring. Stomping Tantrum, we knew that was coming. That is a lot. That is a lot, actually. That's crazy. That's bananas, to be honest. But we lose the game because as soon as she gets low down, she's just going to switch out and then she walls us. So that's a good game on her part. So not that much we could do. Where could we have gone different? I don't think that we would have lived the Psychic Fangs into an Accelerock. I don't think that it could have been banded. And if that's the case, you can't do Psychic Fangs into Accelerock. But I don't want the damage on Raikou, which is the thing. So let's just say she's choice banded, right? Real quick before we sign off here. Choice banned, and she's jolly because she has to outspeed Zapdos, right? Psychic Fangs into Accelerock. So Psychic Fangs into Accelerock. So Psychic Fangs does, oh dude, it does 65 to 76% we eat, but then if she's not banded, Accelerock kills. So I don't think that that would have been worth it. I don't know. That could have been the play of the game, honestly. But I did still need... I don't know, it's tough. It's tough to really say. It could have... I don't know. That's real tough. Anyway, it's tough to play Theory Mons when the game's over. Good game to Frosted. Do me a massive favor, head down to the description below. There'll be a link to her YouTube channel. Watch us out of the battle. Leave a like on her video. Comment down below. Tell her that we sent you. And with that being said, we're going to trug along. Have a good time this season. Because we've had the worst luck. This is a fun game. We were doing really, really well. And we ended up to the point where we just couldn't break the combination of Amogus and Spadef Vaporeon. But for the most part, you know. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to get the heck up out of here. Have a great rest of your night. And above all else, be nice. Peace.